Menards points of the game. Of course, the Menards points of the game brought to you by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs. We start with Wauwatosa West, this three-headed monster headed by Matthew Klosky there.
Again, Matt Klosky has really come on, and he's like a freight train coming downhill, but Hanson hitting the three and Jalen Brown being a three-level score. Ouch.
Three different grades there, too, sophomore, junior, and senior. On the other end of the court, Wausau East led by Jesse Nabgetzik, 23 a game from him.
Again, came back from an injury a month, but the other guys picked it up. Garrett and Kaylee and the team, they really rose from the ashes in the last month.
Yeah, these are two teams. One in Tosa West kind of expected to be here. Wausau East kind of came out of nowhere, but they are both here at the Kohl Center. We're ready for a good one.
I tell you, looked on the state, that's a long drive between the two, but GPS still comes right here. They've well earned it both ways.
All right, we are getting ready for tip-off of this Division II semifinal, but first, a message from your local station. This is your WIAA network station.
As a farm, we're constantly looking for ways that we can improve, make our operation more efficient, find out better ways if there's something we can be doing comfort-wise with the cows.
Technology advancements are huge, and that's what's going to allow us to continue to take our land and make sure that we can pass it down to the next generation. Now we have the ability to be even better stewards of the land as we move forward. It's what we do.
Call insurance agent.
Hello, customer.
Oh, great. I just had a quick question about my insurance.
You are 312th in line.
Oh, it's just a real quick question.
Would you like a callback in 6 hours?
No.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Hey, Max, I can answer your insurance question.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. Insurance, financial planning, all in one place.
Please hold.
We love Jones All Natural Breakfast Sausage so much, we just have to share it with our kids and grandkids.
Thanks, Mom and Dad, but we go through way more sausage than you two.
We get ours in the bigger Jones resealable bag.
But Jenny's got a microwave in her dorm.
Thanks, Grandma and Gramps. Jones always reminds me of home, and it's certified gluten-free and tastes amazing.
Whether you're single, shopping for the whole household, or the kids have moved away, breakfast better with Jones.
Get an 11% rebate on your next project at Menards. Prepare your yard for spring with nature's finest Easy Green grass seed. It's fast growing, and right now a 5-pound bag is just $6.99 after rebate. Menards has the best selection of landscape blocks that are ready to take home today. Right now, get a classic patio block or interlock edger for only 99 cents each after an 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
The Trojans and Lumberjacks ready to do battle here at the Kohl Center in this Division II boys basketball semifinal. Let's introduce you to these squads. For that, we'll send it over to public address announcer Jim Strick.
Let's meet the teams for today's second Division II semifinal between the Wauwatosa East Lumberjacks and the Wauwatosa West Trojans. First, here are the Lumberjacks of Wausau East. Number 0, Davis Winter. Number 11, Robbie Anjuli. Number 12, Tayshawn Williams. Number 13, Brock Messman. Number 21, Joseph Karani. Number 22, Teddy Schlindwein. Number 23, Teach Load Her. Number 24, Xander Klein. Number 30, Josh Munson. And number 44, Elijah DeMoss. Here are the Trojans from Wauwatosa West. Number 3, Max Gogan. Number 10, Stephen Wright. Number 11, Roman Long. Number 12, Kason Mangum. Number 20, Jake Ebertowski. Number 22, Messiah Chambers. Number 32, Jacob King. Number 40, Petrobus Brown Jr. And number 45, William Mortal. And now, today's starting lineups. First for Wausau East. At guard, a 6-foot senior, number 1, Jaden Garrett. At guard, a 6'3", senior, number 3, Jesse Nabgetzik. At guard of 5'11", junior number 5, Miles Casey. At forward, a 6'4", senior number 34, Jed Vandersanden. And at forward, a 6'6", senior number 35, Charlie Haley. Wausau East is coached by Daniel Garrett. And now tonight's starting lineup for the Wauwatosa West Trojans. At guard, a 5'9", junior number 4, DJ Hennings. At guard, a 6'1", senior number 5, Jake Hansen. At a forward, a 6'5", junior number 21, Matthew Kleski. Starting at guard, a 6'4", sophomore, number 24, Jalen Brown. And at forward, a 6'3", junior number 30, Caden Parker. Wauwatosa West is coached by Christopher Neubauer. Today's officials are Jeff Fern from Woodville, Jared Fern from Woodville, and Adam Bjornstad from Balsam Lake.
Wausau East back at state for the first time since 2007. Wauwatosa West here for the first time in program history. Neither program has a gold ball. One of them will get a chance to play on Championship Saturday tomorrow. Coach, this is going to be a good one. I'm excited.
West brings the pressure on the ball on defense, pressure the rim on offense, while East has basically felt and schemed its way through here. They've done a nice job adjusting in the last month and a half.
Serious star power on both sides of the ball as the tip is up. East will control. Jesse Knapp gets it. Give it to Jaden Garrett, and here we go. Division II semifinal. Winner gets Racine Park tomorrow in the D2 championship game.
Little 4-out lob.
What a start! Jesse Knapp gets it, elevates.
Well crafted, well executed. 2-2-1 press. They will mix up their defense. They're actually playing a boxing one on Hansen.
There's Matthew Kloski, no good inside, and the rebound to Jaden Garrett.
Again, they'll play with pace, maybe not with the ferocity of Tulsa West, but they'll play with pace.
Ball inside, fought for Garrett, thinking about the three, instead will give it to Knapp, gets it.
Definitely very dynamic, he can go inside post, pull up, hit the three. Garrett's the fighter, he's the voice. Little pinch post, screen, back screen, now post up again.
Corner three, no good. Jake Hansen the rebound and quickly up to Kloski. And Kloski too strong, great defense from that, gets it.
Gets out on the break real well, with or without the ball.
Jaden Garrett, the stop and pop three!
He seems like he's timely. He's not always the best shooter on the court, but the most timely shooter on the court.
The Wausau East, we mentioned, hasn't been here since '07. Tulsa West has never been here. We have a great crowd here today.
You can tell this is fresh. You can tell this is new to them to an extent.
So a quick 5-0 lead for the Lumberjacks, and seeing a little full court press from them early on.
Again, that's what Wausau wanted to do. Get out of the blocks quick. Maybe deliver the first punch, which they have.
Jake Hansen, big senior. For this team.
Again,
great hands from DJ Hennings here.
Yeah, he's noted being quick, but quick with the hands and with a purpose.
So Vandersanden, 95% free throw shooter on the year. Good for that
one. Really good being around the right place, right time. He's heady, 50-50 balls. Likes, even though he's a righty, likes to really grind it going left.
I had to double check my numbers. 21 to 22 from the line this year. Look at that, 95%. Good on 2 of them. I probably talked about it too much. But an offensive board and the putback. Wausau East up 3.
Again, playing aggressive, no fear. Delivering the first punches right now in the game. Little 2-2-1, 3-quarter press.
There's Jalen Brown rejected.
Again, answered the call by Watt, protecting the rim.
Garrett has that one stripped away, but there's Charlie Cayley.
Hustle play. That's twice now.
So Charlie Cayley trailing the play, grabs it, puts it back in, and Wausau East 10-5 lead.
They like to run an circle open offense. One guy curls, one guy pops to the top.
Slow start for Klosky and Jalen Brown, both averaging over 20 points a game for the Trojans. Speaking of, there's Jalen Brown. Can't finish, but he is fouled hard. He'll head to the free throw line.
Did a great job of reading the defender, was trailing him, got to the rim.
Yeah, Getzik, what a block there.
Getzik is just very athletic, very dynamic.
And defense leads to offense, doesn't it?
They've won on the 250-50 balls so far.
Jalen Brown, first team all-conference. Hits the first one, just a sophomore. Already has offers from Arizona State, Northern Illinois, Mississippi State, West Virginia.
Just got that mentality, but more important, Brad, he embraces contact, and you just saw that with his finish. I mean, he takes that ball and a chest right at the defender with a little bit of purpose.
Masai Chambers checks in for the Trojans. And another free throw from Jalen Brown, and we'll get our first time out. A message from your local station. This is your WIAA network station.
Wisconsin has been America's dairyland for longer than we've been a state. When it's the land your kids live on, you think more about the long run. Our grandparents taught us each year's got to be a little bit better than the last. For us, cows aren't a commodity. They're a part of the community. Water's not a utility. It's where we spend our summers. The land isn't an asset. It's an inheritance. The notion of sustainability isn't anything new. It's what we do.
Call insurance agent.
Hello, customer.
Oh, great. I just had a quick question about my insurance.
You are 312th in line.
Oh, it's just a real quick question.
Would you like a callback in 6 hours?
No.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Hey, Max, I can answer your insurance question.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. Insurance, financial planning, all in one place.
Please hold.
Taking a look at the road to the finals. Couple close calls for Wausau East. A 2-point win over Merrill, an overtime win over New Richmond. And then they show up and they blow out West Salem. And then on the other side, Wauwatosa West, pretty smooth sailing. A little bit close there with Brookfield Central, who they had lost to earlier in the year, but otherwise pretty dominant run to the state tournament for them.
Again, they're like a freight train right now, but at the same time, Wausau East is playing with flow, confidence. Can't ask for a better start.
Now they'll get Jason Garrett, I think, for a moving screen there. So a turnover for the Lumberjacks. Both of these programs helmed by a coach who's been there for 5 years, so took over in that COVID year and really had to build both of these programs kind of from the ground up.
Kind of had to rethink how to start all over again.
What a move, Jalen Brown.
Go left, right, finish left, right. Sneaky.
So just a 1-point Lumberjack lead.
Again, 5 out, 4 out, but they like to duck Cayley into the post. He'll pop out, though.
It's Teddy Slinwine with the ball.
And watching them in their season now, they can be patient in one time, but they can attack on another time.
Now Getzik a little short. Charlie Cayley the board. Jaden Garrett the 3.
Extra pass shot off the rebound.
5-second chance points for the Lumberjacks.
Again, dropping 2-2-1 back into a man. That could switch during the game. Little high-low look, duck in. Got to get it to him, got to feed him, but nice drive. Here comes.
Jalen Brown will reset the offense for the Trojans.
Run a lot of sets if they don't get it in their circle offense, circle motion.
Jalen Brown, tough floater, can't go.
Defense was great, kept his shoulders outside the line of the bankboard. He's very good at attacking Cayley, if he's especially going left.
That ball fought for by Charlie Cayley. What a pass inside. Jed Vander Sanden, no good. Teddy Schlingwein, the offensive board, the putback, and the foul.
Common denominator so far, that putback. Second chance points, like you said, Brett.
7 now, second chance points for the Lumberjacks. Chance for 8 here.
Just one step quicker, one little more ounce grittier.
Coach Garrett called him a shooter off the bench, said doesn't shoot enough.
God, you don't see that, hear that too much.
Free throw is good, and it's a 7-point Lumberjack lead as Roman Long will check in for DJ Hennings.
In still 2-2-1, but they're really, as you can see, they're face guarding Hansen. They don't want him to catch it. A lot of their sets are secondary sets for him to get the 3.
And Coach Neubauer told me this week, if they press us, it's probably not going to work well for them, but so far so good for the Lumberjacks.
Little double pin down, dribble handoff for Brown. Nice find.
Roman Long, the 3 is good.
Selfless act. Long ready for the 3. Made him pay.
Just a 19% three-point shooter on the year. It's a big one on a big stage.
Need to get a couple stops, especially no second chance, but not needed there.
Now Getzik the answer.
Goes up solid, lands balanced. Looks like it's going in no matter what.
Messiah Chambers to the bucket, and they'll get the foul called there.
Love the attack on that end, put his nose down, went. An extra pass.
Look at that, that's good from college range. Then that Getzik hand in the face. It doesn't matter.
Nice little jab step to create a little bit of light. That's all he needed. But again, on both those shots back for young guys, young girls, they were balanced. They were shot ready. Their hands were ready. Their mind was ready. All they had to do is knock it down.
Robbie and Julie checks in for the Lumberjacks. Charlie Cayley will take a seat. Messiah Chambers missed the first one. Coach called him the junkyard dog of the team.
Love it.
Said they think of him as their Draymond Green. He kind of does everything that doesn't show up on the score sheet.
We saw what Draymond did Giannis the other night. That really showed up.
So a 7-point East lead over West.
Fade screen. Nice action. Good cover up though.
That ball poked away. Jake Hansen nearly got the steal. They stay with Wausau East.
Wausau East doing a very good job keeping their spacing, constant movement on one side, not standing on the other. And Garrett's the fighter, he's the voice.
Now the coach's kid.
Makes timely shots, but again, look at the spacing. Nice hands though.
And Julie right there, the shot a little too hard off the back iron. And Klosky will get it to Brown and bring it across.
Oh, spin.
Jalen Brown. Oh! Matthew Klosky, the emphatic putback.
That's a putback. Did it even come out the rim?
And now an offensive foul, so another turnover for the Lumberjacks. Let's take another look at this.
Hey, don't give up on your teammate. Back up your brother. But he's like a freight train going downhill. The last 6-week season, Coach Neubauer talked about how good he's been. Adding that, not a third wheel, just a major cog.
Yeah, Klosky, just a junior, already got D1 interest from a number of programs, including UWM and UW Green Bay. Excellent. And Jalen Brown getting it done inside.
Excellent high-low set, sealed him in the paint, got him where he wanted him, buried him.
And a turnover.
This is his magic. Oh, it's usually money.
And they'll get Namgetsic for the foul over the top of Messiah Chambers.
Chambers did a great job hustling, just like you saw. You just saw not Brown, but Klosky finishing up the dirty work on a rebound.
So Jaden Garrett, Charlie Cayley getting ready to check back in as Chambers misses the first free throw. Namgetsic will get a quick breather. So we're seeing Dan Garrett go to his bench early and kind of get deep into the rotation pretty quick.
He usually does not that quick, but you're playing with a different pace right now, a different ferocity. Even a quick 1 minute blow.
But Chambers no good, but Jake Hansen out-skied Charlie Cayley for that rebound.
Nice, sneaky, athletic, quick release.
There's Klosky inside, fighting, can't get it, and Julie the rebound.
Good wall up, good chest up by Julie though.
Here's Davis Winter.
Nice find.
What hands from Charlie Cayley to handle that pass.
Chambers with the hustle again.
Chambers clears out that rebound.
Coming back at you, downhill.
Jaylen Brown coast to coast.
They're so good at going coast to coast, rim to rim. They just sense that vacuum and they go down that tube.
And now we'll get a timeout from Wausau East as the lead, 1-7, has shrunk to 1. A good one in this D2 semifinal. Now a message from your local station. This is your WIAA network station.
No chemical additives, no artificial ingredients. We've made it this way for 5 generations.
Actually, Grandpa, it's more like 7 generations now, and we still make our roll sausage the very same way. Pork, salt, and spices. That's it.
It's the same delicious flavor and simple quality ingredients that has made it a mainstay in breakfast tables for over 130 years.
Trust Jones for honest-to-goodness sausage.
Transform the look of your home and save big money at Menards. Countertops are the center of the home, and Menards carries a great selection, from elegant to everyday options. Plus, easy installation that you can do yourself, and durability that can take you from crayons to calculus. Transform everyday spaces into gathering places with countertops from Menards. Take home custom laminate countertops for $679 a square foot after an 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Oh, great crowds here at the Kohl Center in this D2 semifinal game, and what a good one this is between Wausau East and Wauwatosa West. Fast start for East. They've kind of cooled off a little bit. Wauwatosa West making a little bit of a run, 6-0 over the last minute and 14. It's been more than 2 minutes since Wausau East last scored a bucket.
Both throwing big punches. West throwing the big punches now. Good ball press. That's what they're ball pressure.
Davis Winter the three.
He saw it. He sunk it.
So just as we talk about the scoring drought, Wausau East finds a solution.
Just gives you that feeling of comfort that we can handle this ball pressure. Pick and pop in that case. Little double curl.
Jake Hansen, the three, no good.
Made him get off the line a little bit. Nice recovery.
And Messiah Chambers steps on the line. A turnover for the Trojans. Well, the 2025 WIAA Basketball Championships are brought to you by Rural Mutual Insurance Company. Premiums paid here stay here to keep Wisconsin strong. A proud sponsor of the WIAA Rural Mutual Sportsmanship Award for over 50 years.
Constantly somebody in the grill, but again, Wausau East doing a nice job keeping the spacing, harder to get doubled or pressured even harder without gaps being exposed. There's the double.
Charlie Cayley doubled, stolen away, Jaylen Brown. Oh, that might be a felony. That was an assault right there.
All I said in the beginning, this young man, Garrett, he's a fighter. Take a punch, young man.
Boy, Klosky went into it hard.
You know what? Everybody's going to rise up behind that type of mojo.
Jaden Garrett popped right back up. No big deal. It's just part of the game.
Part of those 15 rounds. Yeah. They come right back at you.
And a little too strong. Another offensive board. Jed Vander Sanden on the floor. And then it's Roman Long quickly up to Hansen. And Hansen will finish.
They get out so quick. 4 guys getting downhill with or without the ball. Again, quick hands.
And another steal. Jaylen Brown.
It's just that something they bring to the table that's so hard to simulate in practice. Not 1 or 2 guys pressuring ball, but all 5.
So Jaden Garrett quickly up. Charlie Cayley right there with the rebound.
Picking up his brother after a tough shot. Nice follow.
What a pace to this one.
Face guard and Hansen. They even got a guy who's not even looking at the ball.
Jaylen Brown, another strong bucket inside. He's up to 10.
The good thing was Hansen's screen, which means you're not going to give any help on that screen. Left a wide open dribble drive.
Charlie Cayley a little too strong. Vander Sanden not able to save
Great
it.
hustle. That's what he's known for. Just couldn't finish it. Nice tackle. Get up and fight. Fight the next play. Nice little jab.
Jake Hansen, the jumper, in and out. Charlie Cayley, the rebound.
Nice move, but he could have kept going. He had the guy in jail pinned behind him. Gotta be happy if you're Coach Garrett. You're handling every punch, especially in the last 5-6 minutes. Good shoot at gap. Hansen's good at it.
Almost got it.
Make him pay.
Xander Klein, the 3 is no good.
And they like to leak him out.
And Jake Hansen, oh my. Went down hard. He'll bounce right back up.
Fouls number 1, Jaden Garrett.
Again,
Some
just
quick hands from Jaylen Brown.
take your lunch from you, young man.
Jake Hansen to the line for the Trojans, shooting 2.
Again, he's got 3-level offensive game, but what's impressive is he plays both sides of the ball. Doesn't take breaks on the defensive end.
So that's the second foul on Jaden Garrett. We'll see if he gets subbed out. He in fact does. Snap gets it, comes back in. Miles Casey heads to the bench as well.
Coach Garrett wants Snap gets it to really touch the ball now. We'll be seeing him at point, but you could see some ISOs, clears.
Free throw is good. Wauwatosa West in the lead with 6:47 to go here in the first half. Now a message from your local station. This is your WIAA network station.
Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin wants you to meet Braylon, a well-rounded athlete who's participated in track and field, basketball, volleyball, and cross country over her 4 years at Kewanee High School. She's also the captain of her cross country and track teams. Braylon is the 4th generation on her family farm, Pagels Ponderosa Dairy. She's currently working in the office with her family, learning about taking care of their employees, animals, environment, and the various aspects of running a dairy business. The Wisconsin Dairy Student Athlete of the Month feature was brought to you by the Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin.
Call insurance agent.
Hello, customer.
Oh, great. I just had a quick question about my insurance.
You are 312th in line.
Oh, it's just a real quick question.
Would you like a callback in 6 hours?
No.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Hey, Max, I can answer your insurance question.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. Insurance, financial planning, all in one place.
Please hold.
We know basketball is a game of runs. It's a game of taking advantage of the matchup. Snap Getzik for the Lumberjacks was on the bench. They were outscored 10-5 in that stretch.
But you know what? They got up and fought again. I think if Coach Garrett said it 6 minutes to go in the half, and they're fighting like they do and they're countering, he'd be more than happy because he's not in the rearview mirror. He's right there, side by side. We'll see what their true athlete, their true basketball player can do right now.
Now 7 points for Nat Getzik.
Good hands
Takes
again.
it in. Now fought for underneath Jed Vander Sanden.
That's his calling card. 50-50. Bring your pail and bring your bucket to work.
Roman Long too strong. That ball batted away. It'll stay with the Trojans.
A lot of hustle plays. A lot of 50-50 plays.
Zokowski had a quick break. He's back in the game.
Again, little circle movement here. Hansen likes to get this ball on a kind of a pin down. Nice circle in.
Klosky inside, going to work on Kaylee.
Love to run the half-court set. With that going at you.
Jaylen Brown, what a move.
No half-court set, just sneaky. Like Spider-Man.
2-point Wauwatosa West leads, 6 minutes to go here in the first half.
Double team blitzing the ball screen. Good step through though. Good pressure release by Kaylee. That's what he has to be.
What a move there from Teddy Schlittwein.
Hey, took advantage of the gap. They were overplaying the ball, and that's what you got to do against ball play. You got to attack the rim to make it respect you.
Tied at 28 until Jaylen Brown said, nope, we'll take the lead back, thank you.
Took what the defense gave him and made a smooth J. Great game.
16 points for Jaylen Brown here in the first half.
Good handles, good change of speed.
Nap Getzig, the jumper off the front iron.
Did everything well, but it was a pretty tough shot. Little high ball screen.
Jaylen Brown can't get the dunk to go.
You might have felt the roof come down a little bit on that one.
Looks like he's holding his hand a little bit there too. Schlittwein off the side of the net. And who else is there? Vandersanden.
He's one of those guys that get off my lawn. That's mine.
We'll get a foul on Jake Hansen there.
Between the legs, change of pace. It's not how fast you do it, it's how ready you do it. Nice little read and react on the dribble. Waiting for the gap to open up.
Bet not many people had Teddy Schlittwein going shot for shot with Jaylen Brown today.
I don't think on the scouting report. But
and there's Vandersanden chasing
just like
that
how
down.
these two fight. They battle, both of them.
Here's Nap Getzig.
Change, we double him. Not smart play, but will they make him pay?
Vandersanden. Oh, what a pass!
The IQs have it.
Davis Winter inside finishes, but that was a heck of a pass there from Vandersanden.
Tom Davis shot lob from Iowa.
Tied at 30. What a good one in this D2 semi. Here's Klosky inside and one.
There's magic out there, Brad, right now.
Something about this D2 group, let me tell you. Had a great one earlier this afternoon, and then Matthew Klosky, the spin and the finish, the foul.
It was good both ways, a great move, but defense was there. He just found a way to snake it through, chin on the rim. I mean, he's played so well. He's played well all year, but the last 6 weeks, it's almost like he's taking it up a year, especially just getting downhill.
No good on the free throw, so the lead stays at 2. As we tick closer to 4 minutes left in the first half of this Division II semifinal. Winner heads to championship Saturday, a date with the Panthers of Racine Park. They won in a thriller this afternoon. Charlie Kaylee, no good. Klosky skies for the rebound. And that off Vandersanden's shoulder. Schlittwein comes away with it.
Heads up play, being getting back.
Well, that pass a little too tall for Davis Winter. Little argument under the basket. They'll say it went off of Chambers, I think. Although the Tosa West crowd would not agree with that call.
Little double curl coming to the corner. Coming out the backside, the inbounder possibly. Likes to go left. Likes to go left on that.
Teddy Schlittwein blocked. Messiah Chambers.
Chambers getting hands on everything.
Charlie Kaylee passed on what I thought looked like a nice shot. Instead pass it to Nat Getzig. It's kicked away out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lumberjacks.
Should have been a little bit selfish on that one. In double curl.
Teddy Schlittwein, no good for the 3. And he's able to chase down the rebound. And yet again, it'll go out of bounds under the basket. It'll stay with Wausau East.
Wausau East hitting those boards. It's really been beneficial for them all half. 1-4 flat. Look for a cross screen. Lob.
What a cut there from Nap Getzig. Can't get it to go, but able to, not chase down his own rebound.
Play on, young man.
Here comes Jaylen Brown. Pass a little too long, and they'll have to pull things out and reset here.
Good cover up. But again, both teams banging, trying to stay purposeful and doing a nice job with it. Nice find.
Jalen Brown, the three, no good. Now Getzik able to grab the board.
Man, it could be Sunday, right? The way they're putting body on those rebounds.
And now Getzik, guarded by Roman Long. What a move inside. And he'll draw the foul. So the bucket's no good, but Nap Getzik will head to the free throw line.
Again, a little bob and lead. But the key thing in the fundamental of that dribble was nice and tight. The crossovers were back and forth, but tight. Good try, good take, trying to take the charge. Just wasn't there in time.
So Nap Getzik, a first-team all-conference wide receiver and punter in
And they
football.
bring up football, yeah. Sundays.
Yeah. Called and listened to a lot of these games. I remember a lot of all-conference punters making it here to state. He was fifth in the state in punting average. Misses the second free throw, so it's a one-point game.
Again, Wausau East is taking away a little bit of the transition of Wauwatosa. Little sweep cuts, baseline screens, open up the lane.
Jalen Brown, no good. Charlie Cayley, the rebound.
Could have maybe dropped it off to Brown. He was sitting in the dunker spot.
Well, don't forget to stick around for the Jones Dairy Farm halftime report coming up at the end of the half. Nick Tabbert going to be talking to the coaches. Teddy Schlinwine loses his feet, able to get it to Charlie Cayley.
Still a good presence of mind, didn't panic. Nice elbow touch.
Oh, Charlie Cayley, great move inside, doesn't go. And Messiah Chambers, the strong rebound.
Did everything but dot the I and cross the T on that one.
Max Gogan, three in the corner is good.
That's what he does well. Catch and shoot.
42% three-point shooter on the year. Extends the lead to 4.
Love the double, but they fought through it somehow.
And now they'll get a foul on Gogan.
Again, they've done it well. They've been trapped, but they found a way out of the trap.
We've got a good one brewing in this Division II semifinal. Max Gogan hitting the three. Now a message from your local station. This is your WIAA network station.
It shouldn't be this easy to get a dinner this tasty on the table. Our all-new, no antibiotics ever, all-natural pork and chicken meatballs heat up in minutes and are delicious in a variety of dishes or appetizers. They're as easy as heat, sauce, and serve. They're packed with protein and free from gluten, dairy, soy, and wheat. They're so juicy and flavorful because we use only high-quality ingredients and a few simple spices. Jones, making mealtime better since 1889.
Think spring with these hot deals at Menards, all after 11% rebate. Packets of flour and vegetable seeds are just 9 cents each. A 17-pound bag of crabgrass preventer with lawn food, only $9.99. Get a 2-pack of LED work lights for just $2.99. Plus, 6 packs of soda in assorted flavors are only $3.29. Hurry, these great deals won't last long. Sign up for Menards emails to get more big savings right to your inbox.
Save big money at Menards.
94 seconds left in the first half here. Wauwatosa West, after kind of a back and forth, they've stretched this lead to 4 here. Really important for Wausau East these last minute and a half here.
You played so well, played so hard, you don't want to let this creep away.
So 9 offensive rebounds and second chance points really helping keep the Lumberjacks in this game. 12-4, the difference in second chance points.
Just 50-50 edge stuff now. Wauwatosa out in a 2-3 zone trap. Good mix-up.
Yep, Jaden Garrett back in the game for
Nice
the Lumberjacks.
touch. That's how you want to be defeated. Elbow to low.
Vander Sanden fouled, so he'll head to the free throw line.
Textbook. Get it to the elbow against that 2-3 zone. Did a nice reverse pivot. Low post dives. It's classic.
You know, Jed Vander Sanden, great story a couple years ago. He was thinking about quitting the game of basketball and ran into Coach Garrett at a Quick Trip parking lot. Coach said, I've got a vision for you. I've got a path for you. I just need you to trust me. And after they won their sectional final to make it here, he went over to Coach and said, I'm really glad I ran into you in that Quick Trip parking lot.
And that's building relationships. You don't put that in a book. That's day-to-day grit, and just believing and seeing what a young man or a young lady can do.
So 1 of 2 from the line. It's a 3-point game.
Right back with
1:10
their,
to go.
right back with their own zone. Little 1-2-2. Put the tall Kaylee up top. Make it tough to get over the top. Like the idea by both coaches.
Yeah, in-game adjustments, a big part of this game. We're seeing some chest moves from both coaches. Jake Hansen, the 3.
Hey, what you can do, I can do better. They hit that elbow, reversed it. You got it to one of the best shooters in the state.
So a 6-point Tulsa West lead now.
Got to get it out of the corner, touch the elbow. They're back in the man-to-man, though, Brad.
30 seconds to go here in the first half.
In one-on-one, Garrett likes to see it, but it's a hard breakdown against this Tulsa team.
Skip pass to Schlinwein, the drive.
Nice little move.
Not able to get it to go. Klosky with the rebound, no. Knocked away, and there's Davis Winter, can't get it to go. Fought for again, this time Winter will commit the foul, so. And they're now in the bonus. So Messiah Chambers will head to the free throw line with 11.3 seconds left.
Love the hustle by Wausau East, just couldn't make them pay. Again, they'd like to see this lead not extend. It worked so hard, led most of the half.
Chambers, no good. Charlie Cayley, the rebound, and 10 seconds to go here for the Lumberjacks.
Get a little drag screen or just drive and kick. Pull that shot.
Davis Winter, the 3, no good, and that is how the half will end. Wauwatosa West builds a 6-point lead in what has been a very entertaining first half of basketball here.
Bringing the energy on both ends, throwing punches, not just jabs, but the bottom line is Wausau East has got to be happy where they're at, but that little gap has increased probably a little more than they'd want to at the end of the half.
So the winner gets Racine Park in tomorrow's Division II championship game. Our Nick Tabbert is standing by to talk to Tulsa West head coach Chris Neubauer.
Thanks, Brad. Forced some turnovers to get the lead, shooting well. What's it going to take in the second half here?
We got to keep them off the glass, man. This is getting ridiculous. We got to be more physical and tougher down on this end, keep them off the glass. But we got to make some free throws. We're better than this. I think our guys came out a little tentative and nervous at first with this type of atmosphere, which is absolutely, this is great. But we just got to get out there and play harder, a little more effort on that end of the floor. We'll be okay.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck in the second half. Brad?
All right, Nick, thank you very much. Jones Dairy Farm halftime report on the other side of this break. But first, a message from our statewide sponsors. This is your WIAA network station.
Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin would like you to meet Tessa, a dedicated student athlete at Lakeside Lutheran High School, where she plays varsity golf and is the valedictorian of her senior class. Tessa is involved in 4-H, the National Honor Society, the Wisconsin Holstein Association, and serves as sentinel of her FFA chapter. She also volunteers with a local resale shop that benefits her school. Every day, Tessa helps out on her family farm, Go Show Cattle Company, and with her sister Stella, she prepares their younger cows for the show ring. This Wisconsin Dairy Student Athlete of the Month feature was brought to you by the Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin.
Call insurance agent.
Hello, customer.
Oh, great. I just had a quick question about my insurance.
You are 312th in line.
Oh, it's just a real quick question.
Would you like a callback in 6 hours?
No.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Hey, Max, I can answer your insurance question.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. Insurance, financial planning, all in one place.
Please hold.
Unauthorized use or rebroadcast of this program and live internet stream without the express written consent of Allen Media Group, Wisconsin Broadcast Division is strictly prohibited and a violation of U.S. copyright law.
Welcome to the Jones Dairy Farm halftime report, Division II semifinal. Wauwatosa West, 6-point lead over Wausau East. Brad Hansen alongside John Nedelkoff. And John, we thought we might see a little bit more from Wauwatosa West. Looks like they kind of settled in toward the end of the half.
They did. They got on in the break. Like Coach Neubauer says, they got to keep them off the boards. I mean, that's what kept Wausau East in the front driver's seat till the end. But at the same time, They kept their composure, and they got the lead going in the half. And I feel like you're going to see the heat really get turned up both ways, on the rim and on the ball by Tosa West.
Yeah, I think we're in for an exciting finish. We'll be back with highlights and stats in just a few minutes, but right now we're going to send it up to Carly Murata.
All right, thank you so much, Brad. I am now standing by with WBCA President Randy Storley. Thank you so much for being here.
Well, thank you for having us.
And Randy is stepping in for Jerry Pettigrew, which is so nice last minute for you to come up here and talk with us. We do want to give a shout out to Jerry and say hi. We know that he's watching, and we're glad to see that or hear that you're doing well and recovering right now. But Randy, thank you for being here.
Yes.
Let's talk about computer seating. What are the benefits of that?
Well, the benefits are it takes it out of the human aspect, where you might have a conference vote all for their own teams, or even a coach who likes another coach vote for them in there. So that's a benefit for it. But there are some negatives, of course, too. And you're always going to have controversy when you have seating. I think one thing that we need to know is what are the parameters that are put into it. This year there was some really question marks by a lot of coaches who contacted me, and I really didn't have a real true answer for them because we don't know the parameters, especially head-to-head. I think has to play more of a factor.
Okay.
But overall, the WBCA and the WIA are working together, make sure that seating is appropriate, and seating is the way to go to take it out of that human air.
Absolutely. Good to hear that, you work on it all the time and talk through it all the time. The WBCA isn't just here to help govern high school basketball. You are also handing out scholarships specifically to those with special needs. Can you tell us more about how special that is?
We started that about 2 years ago. We're in our third year right now. And what happens, any person who is on the team with either a player or even a manager or stat person who's a senior, and they're going to go on to college and need some special needs help, we have 5 $1,000 scholarships each that we can hand out. Other things that we do too, we donate about over $100,000 every single year to like the Ronald McDonald House, Guarding Against Cancer, things like that, the Camp Wabeek in Wisconsin Dells. So we do hand out a lot of money to special needs individuals within our state. And of course, we do award a lot of awards to all of our great athletes in our state, boys and girls from our all-star teams and our all-academic teams. So we are very active in handing out things that awards to all the people who deserve them.
Well, that's amazing to hear. And speaking of awards, we did just hear Mr. Basketball announced, and that's got to be a tough decision.
Well, it's a very tough decision. We have a committee together of media people and former Hall of Fame coaches who are not coaching right now, and they get together, and at the beginning of the year they have a list of people who they think will be Mr. and Mrs. Basketball, and then about halfway through the season they narrow that down to about a half dozen, and then they personally go out and watch these people or watch them on Zoom or on tape and call other coaches, and eventually they narrow it down, and I think they did a great job this year in selecting both Mr. and Miss Basketball.
All right, Randy, thank you so much for your time. We so appreciate it.
Well, thank you very much. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for everything you do. All right, we're going to send it back courtside to Brad Hansen and John Nedelko for the second half.
All right, Carly, thank you very much. An entertaining first half of basketball. Let's see how we got here. Wauwatosa West, the 6-point lead. Look at your first half highlights. We started out the game with an little set up. But Matthew Klosky, Matthew Klosky wouldn't be up.
Fire.
Yeah. Big change from them, and then quick hands from Jalen Brown and a great finish.
Pressure on the ball. That's their DNA.
Wausau East having some role players step up. Teddy Schlinwein, a nice take there.
Simple little ball fake fundamentals.
And we saw Tosa West start to settle in toward the end of the half. Matthew Klosky, the and one.
Chin on the rim.
Max Gogan, the corner three.
Selfless pass, but Gogan made him pay.
And then same spot, different guy, Jake Hansen, the three.
Highly executed against his own offense, inside out.
We'll take a look at our first half stats. Pretty good shooting from both teams. Great from behind the arc. Both teams 4 of 7. Points off turnovers, kind of the big difference right now.
It just happened towards the end of the second part of the first half. I think that was kind of the divider at the very end, but at the same time, you get the second chance points that East has been doing to keep them in the game, if not leading the game most of the part.
Yeah, they've been strong on the offensive boards. We'll take a look at our leading scorers. Jalen Brown leads all scorers with 16. Jake Hansen 10. Jesse Navgetzik, kind of a quick start. He had 7 early and then just 1 point kind of for the rest of the half.
Yeah, he subbed him out, and like I said, they kind of lost the lead after he had to sub him out. But again, you got to look at the other players, how they supported him so well.
All right, well, this has been your Jones Dairy Farm halftime report. We're going to step aside and get a message from our statewide sponsors. This is your WIAA network station.
We love Jones All Natural Breakfast Sausage so much, we just have to share it with our kids and grandkids.
Thanks, Mom and Dad, but we go through way more sausage than you two.
We get ours in the bigger Jones resealable bag.
But Jenny's got a microwave in her dorm.
Thanks, Grandma and Gramps. Jones always reminds me of home. And it's certified gluten-free and tastes amazing.
Whether you're single, shopping for the whole household, or the kids have moved away, breakfast better with Jones.
Get an 11% rebate on everything at Menards. Mastercraft has been making high-quality doors for over 50 years. Choose from our huge in-stock selection or design your door your way, in-store or on Menards.com. With our wide range of styles and options, you can choose the perfect door for your home. Get this ready-to-paint 6-panel interior pre-hung door for $89.99 after an 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Getting ready for the second half of this D2 semifinal between Wauwatosa West and Wausau East. Let's hear from Wausau East head coach Dan Garrett. For that, we'll send it over to Nick Tavern.
Coach, they want to keep you off the glass. What do you want to do to them here in the second half?
We obviously want to get on the glass, but we got to do a better job taking care of the ball. I think we had 9 turnovers in the first half, and we haven't been turning the ball over in the playoffs, so that's why we're down right now.
It's hustle plays. Everybody's leaving it out on the floor, right? Is that what this is going to come down to?
Well, absolutely. I mean, you're playing for a chance to play for a state title, and everybody's going to leave it out there.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Brad?
All right, Nick, thank you very much. So a 6-point lead, but for most of the half, Wausau East either led or they were tied. So they've got to have the belief coming out in the second half of the year that even though it didn't end well, they can be in this game and win this game.
Just got a little sped up. Ball became a ping pong game instead of a basketball game, and that doesn't favor them because Tosa West is going to get down on the break and getting that freight train going. But again, Coach Garrett's got to be excited about when they do execute and how they're hustling. That's going to keep them around.
Jaden Garrett, Navgetzik, Hennings, and Kloski all with 2 fouls. It's something we'll keep an eye on. We mentioned wonderful crowds here at the Kohl Center. This Wausau East crowd, they haven't been down here since 2007.
Brown getting downhill, but they got Anderson in on him, nose to nose. Little up screen, back screen, pin down, here comes.
We'll see how deep both of these teams go in their rotation here in the second half as things tighten up here.
Newton into a zone, from a man to a zone after so many seconds into the possession. Looks like a triangle and 2. Yes, it is, a triangle and 2.
What is that?
Guy at the top, 2 guys at the baseline, but 2 guys guarding man-to-man on, it looks like Brown and Kloski, or Brown and Hansen.
Kloski inside, no good, gets his own rebound and put back.
That'll be hard because he's such a good driver down the lanes. And that's in a triangle too. Those lanes are sometimes exploited.
Been a pretty quiet game for Kloski, just 6 points.
Kind of the first few shots didn't go in for him in the transition early in the game, but that may change fast. Little good pin down.
Charlie Cayley, the 3, no good.
Good look, good execution. See if they still stay in that triangle and 2. It looks like it.
And they'll get the foul call as Jalen Brown was pushing the pace.
Again, Wausau East noted for changing up their schemes, Kids have good IQs, communicate well, adjust on the fly as well. Triangle and two, as you can see, Hansen being guarded tight. And so is Brown. Rest are in a triangle zone.
Now it's the second foul on Jed Vandersanden, so we'll keep an eye on fouls as this progresses here.
A lot of times you'll spot guys in the corner that aren't being man-to-man. See if they can drive and kick, like you're about to see right here.
Klosky, the corner three, no good. Cayley, the rebound.
That's what they want. He's better at going to the rim than shooting threes.
And Jaden Garrett threw it away. A little miscommunication with Vandersanden.
Again, that's what Coach Garrett was talking. We had 9 turnovers. Doesn't seem like that, but they came in a rush in the last 5-6 minutes of the first half. Now picking up man-to-man, at least with the two guys they're triangling two. I like the scheme. Give them a different look to see how long they can last with it. Nice attack.
DJ Hennings, no good. Napgetzik the rebound.
They did a good job using the guys that are being man-to-man to screen them, but couldn't execute it in. Nice.
Teddy Slimline, wide open lane to the bucket.
He's got his chin to the rim tonight. Noted for shooting the three, but he wants that rim. Again, one of the counters to this is use the guys that are being man-to-man as screeners, because there's not going to be any help there.
And we'll get an early timeout from Tosa West.
Now, again, Coach Neubauer sees it, a chance to adjust. You could see Coach Garrett, though, coming out with a different defense because they're noted mixing it up.
All right, we're going to step aside now. A message from your local station. This is your WIAA network station.
Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin would like you to meet Caleb, a senior and standout student athlete at Luxembourg Casco High School, where he's captain of his football team, plays baseball, and wrestles varsity. Caleb is president of his local 4-H, VP of his FFA chapter, and VP of his senior class. A fifth-generation member of Salentine Homestead Dairy, Caleb helps with planting and harvesting crops, maintaining equipment, feeding cows, and assisting in the milking parlor. The Wisconsin Dairy Student Athlete of the Month feature is brought to you by Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin.
Call insurance agent.
Hello, customer.
Oh, great. I just had a quick question about my insurance.
You are 312th in line.
Oh, it's just a real quick question.
Would you like a callback in 6 hours?
No.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Hey, Max, I can answer your insurance question.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. Insurance, financial planning, all in one place.
Please hold.
All right, an early timeout from Coach Neubauer, Wauwatosa West trying to decode all the different defenses they're seeing from Wausau East.
Still a triangle and two. Nice job. I would put him at the elbow, run that little triangle, but hard to get a guy open when they're being man-to-man and zoned underneath. Got to get him out in the wing. Nice flash to the elbow.
You see the records there for Wausau East, a perfect 11-0 versus Division II teams.
Counter a triangle two with screening the zone, and then because there's not going to be any help on that when you're the man that's being man-to-man, he's not going to give it, his man's not going to give any help.
So they'll get a third foul on Vandersanden. Davis Winter will check in as Vandersanden will go take a seat.
Could see Brown coming in off a curl route, Hansen to the corner. Nice cover up.
Looks like they were looking for Klosky right under the basket there.
Again, attacking it at the elbows is part of the plan. And you see that triangle in two. Good
Jalen Brown fouled before the shot.
One thing, if you're being man-to-man in a triangle two, it's hard to get a touch internally because you got zone defense and your man face guarding you, basically.
Max Gogan into the game for the Trojans. That was the second foul on Davis Winter.
They're playing, again, in a triangle two, you are not giving any help D on those two guys. Your face guard and your grill, you turn your back on the ball. The other three guys are playing a three-man zone if you're playing 5-on-5, 5-on-3. You'd like to see the three guys that are not being man-to-man in the internal triangle. The three guys up. Nice little Stockton.
Klosky underneath gets it to go.
Inside hand, outside foot to get it off quicker.
Davis, Winter into Cayley. That ball knocked away.
Right in their DNA. Great flow, great secondary break.
Into Klosky and Wauwatosa West starting to assert some muscle here.
Again, didn't get it in their first attack, but the second attack was great with Klosky filling the paint, just like you diagram it up.
Look at the foul, I believe, on Klosky. If that's him, that's his third.
Again, you want that one guy at the elbow so he can decipher if he's going to kick it out or not. Did a nice job with an inside foot, outside hand, outside foot action.
So Wausau East will take a 30-second timeout here as this lead is swelled to 10. Matthew Klosky, a big part of it.
Again, I thought Coach Garrett came out with a great plan, but the thing is, you got to do it on the other end. They have not taken care of the ball. They haven't had any clean looks. So it's not just one side of the ball, but you got to do it on the other.
Well, the 2025 WIAA Basketball Championships are brought to you by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs.
Again, could be a big turning point here. You're right on the clips of it. You're at 10 points, double-figure lead. Does it go one way or does it go the other way, Brad?
So Jaden Garrett, we mentioned Jesse Napgetzik.
Now they're in a box and one. Or actually in a man-to-man with no help D on Napgetzik. Man-to-man and their face guard Napgetzik.
Jaden Garrett, the drive and the finish.
He's a fighter, timely, like I said. Needed an answer, and he was it.
Just the second bucket of the second half here for Wausau East.
Still in the triangle and two. I like putting Klosky at that free throw line.
Davis, Winter, Jalen Brown fighting for it. Jaden Garrett in there, and they'll call a tie-up. Possession arrow goes to Wausau East.
So hard to get the ball to a triangle and two down in, the guys being man-to-man. Nice attack.
Right over Max Gogan.
Took it to him, took his body into him with a little bit of purpose. Embraced the contact.
So Wausau East having a little trouble finding the basket at the end of the half, and here in the second half, just 2 buckets. About the first 5 minutes, Jalen Brown knocks that away.
Just that ball pressure taking away the rhythm of their set. Defensively, I think they've been stellar. It's just on the offense end is they haven't created any flow.
Just the first foul on Jalen Brown.
In their face guarding. Now nice play on the high slob lob.
Napgetzik.
Little slob lob where he had a little isolation in the post.
Klosky nearly got that too. He was up there.
Again, one guy at the top of the triangle defense, 2 guys on the baseline. They'll let them catch it at the free throw line until they have to cover up. I like them running to the corners. I like to run that internal triangle. Here comes the Klosky guy. Let him touch it at that free throw line.
Pressure there from Napgetzik into Klosky. Klosky over Cayley, no good. Klosky the board, the putback, and the bucket.
So good at the second jump, getting off his feet the second time. Nice rip through a little keen move.
Jaden Garrett pops the 3, no good. And Jalen Brown skies for the rebound.
Want to get that flow. This is where the freight train's coming.
There's Klosky, and what a second half for Matthew Klosky.
Somebody's been doing especially well, getting out on the break with the ball or getting it with the pitch ahead.
So back out to a 10-point lead. East had cut it down to 6.
Wauwatosa West has done a nice job regathering, getting it out in the flow of traffic. Little high-low action coming at you. Nice dump. Oh, good cover.
Klosky able to get a hand on that. And here he comes. Up to Jake Hansen, the 3.
Oh!
No, but
that's mostly money.
Jalen Brown able to come away with the rebound. So the Trojans looking for some help. Matthew Klosky has scored all 10 of their points here in the second half. 10 of his 14.
And as you can see, they're backing up. Again, nice little hips across.
And Klosky no good, but he'll head to the free throw line.
Did a nice job recognizing no weak side out because the man that was being guarded man-to-man cleared out and almost became attack in the zone, the gap.
We know Klosky can score. He already 1,000-point scorer as a junior. He made the most field goals in program history.
Did a nice job playing off 2 feet. And what I mean by hips across, better pull up. You land on 2, leave your feet. It's almost like you're hitting a little trampoline. It's a way of avoiding charges.
Couple subs here for both teams. Look at that, Matthew Klosky, 14 points, 10 of them here in the second half.
Again, just controls the glass, but gets down court so well and then finds the ball different ways.
He and Jalen Brown own the school record for single game scoring, 46. They both did it this year.
Again, over there when it comes down to Hennings is guarding. Knapp gets it tight as can be, not giving any help.
Robbie and Julie the cut in the finish.
Love the attack, knows that weak side is not there. Took advantage of that.
And then Davis Winter trying to grab the ball.
Don't mind that pressure. Went after the ball. Gave him a little nudge.
So a great cut from Robbie and Julie as the Lumberjacks try to cut this lead. Now a message from your local station. This is your WIAA network station.
No chemical additives, no artificial ingredients. We've made it this way for 5 generations.
Actually, Grandpa, it's more like 7 generations now, and we still make our roll sausage the very same way. Pork, salt, and spices. That's it.
It's the same delicious flavor and simple quality ingredients that has made it a mainstay in breakfast tables for over 130 years.
Trust Jones for honest-to-goodness sausage.
Get an 11% rebate on your next project at Menards. Prepare your yard for spring with nature's finest easy green grass seed. It's fast growing, and right now a 5-pound bag is just $6.99 after rebate. Menards has the best selection of landscape blocks that are ready to take home today. Right now, get a classic patio block or interlock edger for only 99 cents each after an 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Oh, we love our pep bands here at the basketball tournament here in Madison, Wausau East, jamming out for us. We also have an in-house DJ, a new feature this year.
Yeah, we got some
WIA. Yeah.
We got some stuff. We got it going. I mean,
I'll tell you what, the atmosphere has been stellar here all weekend long. Look at that. He's even got a bow tie. What? He looks so good. My guy.
Tip of class.
Seen a number of changes to these tournaments. We've seen some in-game entertainment last weekend as well. I think we'll see more of that tomorrow. Jalen Brown, strong, no good. And who else? Matthew Klosky.
He's answering every bell, hanging around, taking his team on his back.
So Jaden Garrett gets his 3rd foul here.
Again, just hanging around, getting first up, first served, making them pay. Not going to pay the tip.
Klosky good on the free throw. The lead now swells to 12.
Coach Neubauer's done a nice job in his adjustments of no help D, and that gets it, making it very tough for him to score, making the other guys prove that they can score consistently. Nice back
There's
cut.
the cut. Gets it up and finishes.
Hey, counter to counter. Dribble that back door. Universal move. Well executed.
Davis Winter nearly pokes that away from Jalen Brown.
And fighting. One of those boxers that just won't quit.
Messiah Chambers, the corner 3.
There's something that doesn't show. That young man has brought it all day. Usually the 50-50. Now he's added a little 3-point punch.
And they'll get the foul call on DJ Hennings. So We've seen flashes here in the second half of this Wausau East offense. This was a great one here.
Classic universal move, dribble. Anytime your man dribbles at your teammate, you got a backdoor.
The problem for the Lumberjacks is the Trojans always have an answer.
They do. That's a sign of a really well-coached team, a well-purposed and poised team. Little shot lob maybe again. Again, I'd like to see Nat gets it. Maybe used as a screener initially, then pick and pop. Hard to get him the ball otherwise.
Vander Sanden back into the game with those 3 fouls.
Little jab and go. Nice defense by Long.
Vander Sanden fighting for it. They'll get a tie-up. Possession arrow goes to Tosa West.
I think Vander Sanden's going to need a cut man by the end of the day. I tell you, that young man brings it.
He was actually sitting on top of that ball with a hand back behind it to tie it up.
He knew it wasn't going to go the other way. One way to stop the break. Back into a triangle, 2 yet. There's Klasky, what he does well.
Oh, can't finish. Charlie Cayley the rebound, and Nat Getzik will
change of speeds. Nice little floater. Rhythm at his finest.
Nat Getzik triggers the break and gets the finish.
I think they found some, just get him the ball early on so they could spread and let him make a play. He's a creator.
Well, you can see he looks gassed though.
Yep, it takes a lot when you're being no-help D. It takes a lot out of you just get the ball unless you make a play. Like to see Klasky or one of the non-man-to-man offensive players post up right at that elbow free throw line. Nice take. Good take. That kid is, like I said, he is a fighter.
So Jaden Garrett draws the charge.
I tell you, between him and Vander Sanden, I'm like, who's going to need ice packs? Who's going to need a cut man? Like the attitude, you can't substitute that.
Kind of a risky proposition there for Jaden Garrett with 3 fouls.
Yeah. But hey, it's time. Time's ticking. Nice ball pressure. Purposeful, not reaching. Hands outside the body. Making a real, all that effort, just getting in the passing lanes. Nice fade screen. Love the action. See if they can make him pay.
Teddy Schlinwine, no good. Rebound, fought for. And it'll come down to Jake Hansen and the Trojans.
Good action, good look. Just couldn't find the rim. Then you can pull them out in the triangle in 2. So you may have to get out of the triangle 2 in a couple of minutes. Go man to man.
11-point lead, 7.5 minutes to go. Tosa West is in no hurry here.
They got the ball handlers to do it. Like I said, there's plenty of space against this type of defense. Just pass and catch. As long as you don't lose your presence of mind. Now they're D&I-ing hard. Oh.
Vander Sanden nearly with the steal instead. Jalen Brown, off the front of the rim.
Great rim, just couldn't finish it. Nice find.
Teddy Schlinwine has a blocked. Messiah Chambers.
Where did that come from?
What a block from Messiah Chambers. The Tosa West Trojans in control. A message from your local station. This is your WIAA network station.
Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin is proud to introduce Tyson, a dedicated student athlete at Greenwood High School, where she plays softball and is captain of her basketball team. Tyson is also the president of her local FFA and is involved in several clubs and community groups. On the weekends, Tyson helps out on her family's dairy farm, Lindner Brothers, caring for calves, doing field work, and harvesting with the seasons. Her plans for the future include studying agronomy, the science of soil management, and crop production. This Wisconsin Student Athlete of the Month feature was brought to you by the Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin.
Call insurance agent.
Hello, customer.
Oh, great. I just had a quick question about my insurance.
You are 312th in line.
Oh, it's just a real quick question.
Would you like a callback in 6 hours?
No.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Hey, Max, I can answer your insurance question.
Awesome. I appreciate it.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. Insurance, financial planning, all in one place.
Please hold.
Tosa West an 11-point lead over Wausau East here in this Division II semifinal. Winner heads to Championship Saturday, a date with Racine Park. Couple of programs that are hungry to get there. Wausau East, no gold balls in their history. They haven't been to the state tournament since '07. This is Tosa West's first trip ever to the state tournament.
Good little rocker step back.
Oh. Getzik, no good.
I think we've seen that before. Kid brings it every play. Oh, nice job.
And Getzik thought he had it off of Hennings.
Bang, bang play there. As you can see, the crowd doesn't agree.
Well, right in front of that home Wausau East crowd, yeah. Hard to believe they would be behind a call that goes Tosa West way.
And a little 2-2-1. See if they're dropping right back in. See if it's a straight man-to-man.
And here's Klosky inside to Hennings. That's blocked.
Love the fight in this red team.
And here's Jaden Garrett. Too high. Wow, that ball was saved. Davis Winter went to the ground hard. He's okay.
Got a little too fast, Garrett. Would have liked to seen him attack the rim or pull it back out.
And just a little too high on that. Almost a circus save there from Davis Winter.
Another young man that's brought his game of 50-50. Little diamond trap. Nice bounce pass.
Klosky wide open underneath. Couldn't get much easier than that.
So hard to keep Brown in front of you. He goes both ways. He's not dominated by one hand. Ceiling's the limit for that young man. Good square up by Hansen. He's playing strong ball side, on the ball deep. They got a couple guys waiting in their aircraft and to knock it away.
Oh, now Getzik foul. DJ Hennings can't believe it. I believe that's his fourth.
But Hennings making him work. This last 7 minutes, he's made him work so hard just to get the ball. He's done his job.
So now Getzik going to University of Mary. That's in North Dakota. He's going to play D2 basketball next year. Fantastic career here for the Lumberjacks. As we mentioned, a program Dan Garrett took over in the COVID year. Their goal that year was just to play some games.
Yep.
The next year was just to win some games. And here they keep piling on, and now at the state tournament.
Been quite a transformation in the last 4 to 5 weeks. Just of how their season was going and now where it's at. Little run and jump. Again, still a triangle and 2. Harder to do when you need that ball back.
So Klosky the drive, the dish. Roman Long the bucket.
Nice little circle rotation away by Long. Nice find by Klosky.
Yeah, Klosky drew 3 bodies there, was able to find the wide open teammates. And now he comes away with the steal.
That's where you kind of got to swallow and just hold it up. You got the lead.
Davis Winter, I can't tell if that was blocked. He's effective for sure.
Yep.
And now gets it to steal. And he can't get it to go. Vander Sanden. And now Matthew Klosky limping off. As a frantic sequence there. A lot of bodies hitting the floor. And Wausau East trying to hang around. They're down 10, 4:44 to go in the second half. Now a message from your local station. This is your WIAA network station.
It shouldn't be this easy to get a dinner this tasty on the table. Our all-new, no antibiotics ever, all-natural pork and chicken meatballs heat up in minutes and are delicious in a variety of dishes or appetizers. They're as easy as heat, sauce, and serve. They're packed with protein and free
Garrett stops and pops, no good. Jalen Brown the rebound. Here's Roman Long, will bring it across. So under 4 to play now. They'll get either Vandersand, I was like Garrett for that one.
Again, Gaddis.
That is his 4th.
Still got 4 minutes left. Plenty of time, but again, to put him at the line so early. Hard obstacle, but you don't want to make it easier for him. You want to make him earn it.
So Roman Long, an 80% free throw shooter on the year. State track runner, plays football as well. Good on the first one.
Let her rip. Didn't think about it.
It's a Tosa West program that late January, early February, they lost 2 straight to Brookfield Central and Germantown.
Pretty good teams.
And Coach Neubauer said they had kind of a come to Jesus moment, a meeting where they said, do you want to be good or do you want to achieve your goals?
Love that quote. Love that quote.
Said they had a couple of hard practices. The guys bought in on the defensive end especially, and they haven't lost since.
It shows the ball pressure, the pressure on the rim.
Charlie Cayley, great take.
Chin right at him. Loved how he finished so high, never flinched. He's been quiet, but that was a nice counter.
Yeah, just 6 points for Charlie Cayley today.
Again, part of it is the people he's facing, the weak side he's facing.
And now they'll get Vandersand in for the foul. I believe that's his 4th. Oh, they'll call it on Napgetzik. That's his 3rd.
Bonus at the other end for the Trojans.
The way Vandersand walked away from that,
it did.
I thought they called it on him.
Like anything, he does the Brooke Lopez. He kind of, who, me? No way. That was a different guy.
Correction, the foul was on the 34, Jen Vandersand, and that was his 5th personal foul.
Oh, that was on Vandersand. I had it right.
I hope you were right. I was
unfortunately for him, because that was his 5th, and so Vandersand was fouled out.
If there's a definition of putting it on the line and putting it on the floor with your blood, sweat, and tears, look at that young man.
Yeah, great game for him. 8 points, 6 rebounds, averages just 5 on the year. The senior came to play. Now we'll hope for a miracle.
In Wausau East, coming from where they came from in early February, and the effort and the execution they did here today. Bottom line is you can't think twice.
Teddy Schlinwine, Jaden Garrett.
Good double team. Nice find.
Inside to Charlie Cayley. And now we'll get a timeout from Wausau East head coach Dan Garrett.
Still breathing.
So it's still an 11-point game. There's still a shot here from East, but how do they close the gap without committing the fouls, putting them on the foul line?
You're gonna foul most likely at times, but make them earn it. Don't give it to them in the first pass or first few seconds. You got there's timely fouls and then there's untimely fouls. But right now, play smart ball pressure, give it your best, maybe get a trap. But after about 10 or 12 seconds of possession, you probably have to foul and play the foul game. But don't bail them out on the first pass. Don't bail them out on the first cut. Make them earn it, make them make a decision.
So Tosa West here in their first ever trip to state. Looking to get a date with Racine Park tomorrow.
Again, Tosa West noted to be a solid free throw team, but they got guys can break pressure, handle pressure.
Both schools brought great crowds here. This has been one of the best atmospheres we've had this weekend.
Exactly. You see they're having fun.
Yeah.
I mean, every team, every school has fun, but you can tell it's like, man, this is new. This is what lights are on a Friday afternoon at the state tournament.
Is it only in the afternoon? My goodness, it feels like it's 9 o'clock.
Check back with us.
We still got a D1 session tonight, don't we, John? Yeah.
That'll be about 2 in the morning.
So you saw foul trouble there. Jaden Garrett with 4, DJ Hennings with 4 as well. Garrett probably the bigger one if Wausau East wants to mount a comeback here.
In a little diamond trap. Head up, eyes are up, probing, not picking it up in a bad situation. Again, the young man go left, right, pull it back. Got good length, good height, and see over top. Hansen always on the move, so hard to stick with him. Plenty enough handles to create space.
Yeah, Jake Hansen, the senior leader of this team, kind of was in Kai Rogers' shadow for many years, and coach said, you know, with Kai gone, he's really seen Jake's leadership bloom this year.
He makes good decisions. Nice high post feed. Just like he dialed it up.
Jalen Brown, the and one.
Hit the elbow, hit the free throw line, dive the baseline, man.
Great ball movement here from Tulsa West. Klosky has done just about everything right today.
What he did right, and it won't ever come down, is he faced the bucket. You'd be surprised how many times somebody catches the free throw line. They never look at the bucket. They squared up, saw what was exposed, and they made him pay.
Jalen Brown in and out. And it's a 13-point lead, ticking towards 2.5 minutes to go here.
Good trailer. Good cover up.
Schlindwine able to get that up, but a little short.
Nice
and now
hustle.
steals it away.
Never give up. Nice touch pass.
Davis Winter.
That's the mentality today. They don't give up. They keep swinging. In 1-2-2 press.
And that is Jaden Garrett's 5th foul. He knew it as soon as he did it. So they will go the rest of the way without their senior point guard. Jaden Garrett fouls out. Miles Casey will come back in for the Lumberjacks.
Checking in will be number 5.
Young man had a great career, fighter, the voice of the team.
And he's got a future. He was actually committed to D3 Northland College, and then they closed. So he's back on the market. Dad said if anybody's looking, you got a great kid there.
Tell you, comes in with the mentality that it's team, team, team. Do all the little things. We saw him take 2 massive charges. I mean, freight train charges. Stand down the tracks and take the hit.
Yeah, he stood tall in those moments. Schlindwine
He's
taking this
loving
game
it.
over a little bit.
I tell you, he's no fear in putting the ball on the deck today.
Here's Roman Long quickly the other way. And that's blocked by Charlie Cayley.
Just love the fight. Maybe it ain't going to end up the way they want it, but bottom line is they're fighting. You're going to have to knock them out.
Well, it's a 9-point game, so we're single digits.
Yep.
We talked about wanting to be in the rearview mirror. They're right there.
They're hanging. Little double-double. Hansen usually getting it back for, they don't need a 3 right now. Nice basket cut.
And we'll get a foul, I believe, on Davis Winter.
Davis Winter is 4th.
So 4th foul on Winter.
Long at the line, shooting 2.
Again, just a 3-possession game in 2 minutes.
First free throw is good to push it back to 10. That was the 10th foul, by the way, so we are in double bonus.
Between Long and Brown, they're snapping those nets at the free throw line though.
Yeah, nice couple of free throws from Roman Long.
Just that sound.
Pushes it back to 11.
Little bob and weave. Way to try the contact, stop the clock, more importantly.
And just a 16th foul, so.
As much ball pressure, Brad, that Wauwatosa West brings, the other team's not even in the bonus. That's poise, that's maturity, that's purpose. Long hands, nice cut back.
Nap Getzik's inbound pass picked off by Jake Hansen.
Well schooled. He stepped through, good look up.
And back to Jalen Brown.
Continue the retreat, dribble, escape. Nice step through.
And the steal from Charlie Cayley. Quickly up to Nap Getzik. He is fouled and the bucket is good. A flicker of life for the Lumberjacks.
Again, what they're doing so well, they're not settling for a jumper. They're not settling. They're getting their chin to the rim. They're driving hard. Maybe draw a foul, which they did there. Stop the clock, too, as well, if not more important, without using a timeout.
So Max Gogan will come in for DJ Hennings. Jesse Nabgetzik, 2 of 5 from the line today. A chance to make this an 8-point ball game. And no good.
Extra
Rebound
back
tipped
tap.
around, comes to Schlimwein.
Find a good look. Don't need a 3. Take it to the rim, young man.
And Charlie Cayley, that ball is knocked out. I believe it'll stay with East. Yep, and off Max Gogan.
Knapp gets it. Probably the guy they're looking to get the ball to off a double curl at the elbow.
1:15 left to go here.
Oh, got tripped up on the cut. Got tripped up on the cut, which made the pass offline or wasn't ready for the pass.
He was kind of stumbling out of bounds. The pass came his way. So turnover.
Don't need to foul till after half court. Don't need to.
Here's Max Gogan.
Got to go get him now.
They'll get a jump ball, and the arrow goes to Wausau East.
It's got to make them pay. Take advantage of all the effort of turning them over.
So Hennings will check back in as Gogan takes a seat. Xander Klein checks in for Davis Winter.
And you just get the ball to Nabgetzik and let it clear out. Let them bob and weave. They got Brown on them.
9-point deficit, 60 seconds to go. Nabgetzik the
Fernando
take.
Stockton again. Inside hand, outside foot. What a beautiful move by getting it off quicker than the defender thought he would.
Wausau East trying to make a game of this here, down 7 with 54.9 seconds to go. Take another look at Nabgetzik.
The recognition that if he goes up with his regular hand, he might get it blocked. Goes up quicker than the defender thinks, gets it off, and he uses his body to steal the ball away from the defender.
So 55 seconds to go, a 7-point deficit. East made their last 4 field goals. How quickly are they looking to foul?
I don't think you need to until after half court. We got to turn over. They got to turn over the last possession. So I think you put on the heat, but as soon as the ball gets past half court, you got to put the clamp on.
A lot of nervous energy in this building.
Again,
that's what we like, though.
Again, Tulsa West can run the baseline. So, and they got timeouts. That's something I'm sure was said in the timeout. That don't stand still, make the defense move.
Quickly into Jake Hansen, their senior leader.
Little retreat dribble to create that space for a passing line.
Quickly up to Gogan, and then Jalen Brown into Klosky. Oh. And thought we were going to get an emphatic dunk, but a bucket nonetheless.
A little bit of both.
Nabgetzik the 3, no good. Jake Hansen the rebound.
And tough chin in it. Nice step.
And Jalen Brown is fouled.
Just how you work against pressure, a rip through, little Kobe pivot, and then Brown stepping through, ripping it hard, stepping through, making the official blow the whistle.
So Jalen Brown will go to the line, a chance to probably put this out of reach for good. 27.2 seconds to go. Great game for the young sophomore.
Just has high energy, embraces the moment, especially driving it to the rim.
No good on the first one, 5 of 8 from the line today. DJ Hennings checks back in for the Trojans.
And his overall game is improved. 3-level, becoming better at that. And he's got a high ceiling. But that mentality is what he really brings to the table.
Second one is good, lead is 10, 27 seconds to go.
Little drag screen, pick a dive.
Charlie Cayley, the take, no good, it's long. Roman Long comes away with the rebound. DJ Hennings.
Pivot.
And Jalen Brown there, up to Jake Hansen. 5 seconds to go. And they will foul Jake Hansen. He'll head to the line with a chance to make a couple free throws and send the Trojans to the state final. Both coaches will look to clear the benches here for the last 5.1 seconds.
A well-fought game, Brad, both ends. And Wausau East left it all on the floor. We've seen that a couple of times today already.
Stephen Wright, Jake Ebertowski, Will Myrtle in for the Trojans. Elijah DeMoss, Teach Load Her, Josh Munson, Brock Messman in for the Lumberjacks, along with, there's one I'm missing. Oh, Joseph Nikarani. Jake Hansen hits that, and Jacob King will come in to relieve him for the last 5 seconds.
Tulsa West did such a nice job of staying poised. Like one of the examples is they played really good D without fouling.
And in their first ever trip to state, Tulsa West has a chance to play for a gold ball. They beat the Wausau East Lumberjacks 75-63 in a Dayton Championship Saturday with Racine Park. We're going to wrap this one up in just a minute, but now a message from our statewide sponsors. This is your WIAA network station.
Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin would like to introduce Christopher, a 3-sport student athlete and senior at Waiawega Fremont High School. He plays football and baseball and is team captain of the basketball team. After graduation, Christopher plans to pursue a degree in agriculture business. He's part of Willstar Holsteins, where he farms with his family. Together, they manage their Heifer Show program, focusing on diet and daily care, and compete in fairs and events like World Dairy Expo. This Wisconsin dairy student